Socrates was one of the greatest philosophers of ancient Greece and is often called the father of Western philosophy. He lived in Athens during the 5th century and spent his life asking deep questions about truth, morality, and wisdom. Unlike other philosophers of his time, Socrates did not write any books or leave behind any written records. Instead, everything we know about him comes from his students, especially Plato, who recorded his ideas and conversations, early life, and personality. Socrates was born around 469 BCE in Athens, Greece. His father was a sculptor and his mother was a midwife. He was not considered handsome as he had a broad nose, a round face, and often walked barefoot. However, Socrates had a brilliant mind and a great sense of humor. He spent his early years learning about various subjects including ethics, politics, and human nature. Instead of becoming a sculptor like his father, he chose a life of philosophy and teaching. Socrates' unique way of teaching. Socrates believed that true wisdom comes from questioning everything. He did not teach in schools or write books. Instead, he walked through the streets of Athens and talked to citizens, politicians, and young students, asking them challenging questions. This method of questioning became known as the Socratic method, which is still used in education today. His main idea was that people should not accept things blindly, but instead question and reason before believing something. For example, if someone claimed to be wise, Socrates would ask, "What is wisdom?" and continue questioning until they realized they did not truly understand the concept. He wanted people to think deeply about justice, ethics, and the meaning of life. Socrates and Athenian society. While many young people admired Socrates, some powerful Athenians saw him as a troublemaker. Athens was going through a difficult time, having lost the Peloponnesian War against Sparta. Many people blamed Socrates for corrupting the youth by encouraging them to question traditions and authority. Some leaders felt threatened by his teachings as he often exposed their ignorance in public debates. Trial and death of Socrates. In 399, Socrates was put on trial for corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. His enemies accused him of spreading dangerous ideas and challenging the authority of Athens. At his trial, he defended himself by saying that he was only seeking the truth and helping others discover wisdom. However, the jury made up of 501 citizens found him guilty and sentenced him to death by drinking poison hemlock. Even though he had a chance to escape, Socrates accepted his punishment. He believed in following the laws of Athens even if they were unfair. Final moments were spent discussing the soul and the afterlife with his students. He calmly drank the poison and died with dignity, leaving behind a powerful legacy. Socrates' influence on the world. Although Socrates never wrote anything, his ideas were carried forward by his students, especially Plato and Aristotle, who became great philosophers themselves. His method of questioning laid the foundation for modern philosophy, law, and education. Socrates is remembered as a symbol of free thinking, wisdom, and the pursuit of truth. His life teaches us that asking questions, seeking knowledge, and standing by one's beliefs are important values, even in the face of opposition. The Socratic method continues to inspire teachers, lawyers, and thinkers all over the world, proving that the ideas of one man can change history forever.